Exclusive contract from Feilu Novel Network. Elves. Live QA, start with Little Wisdom Society dead. Elves Live QA comes to Pokémon World. Rich rewards, despairing and shameful punishments, completely change the art style of Pokémon World. When Xiaozhi lifted the World Championship trophy at the Palace Arena in Galar, everyone knew that times had changed. Due at the age of 10, I will be the champion of Alola. I am almost 30 and haven't become the champion yet. Kaluna. I must declare that I kept my hand when I fought against Ninja Frog, the bond of Xiaozhi. Really, believe me. Xiaoxia. Why did Xiaozhi's girlfriend include me in the inventory? Dr. Daiki. It's hard to count how many divine beast friends Xiaozhi has. I just answered the question and watched the live broadcast. How did I get so many rewards? Faced with countless rewards, Xiaozhi, surrounded by divine beasts and phantom beasts, was bewildered. Watching the world gradually crumble, the behind-the-scenes black-handed alpaca silently smiled, hiding his achievements and fame. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. 1. The live streaming system for answering questions has arrived. You are listening at novelfull.audio. On another sunny afternoon, after obtaining the 5th badge, the Rainbow Badge, Xiaozhi and his team were excitedly moving towards the next town. Hee, I have already collected 5 badges. If I participate in the Quartz Conference, I need a total of 8 badges, so I only need 3 badges. Easy, for this genius, collecting 8 badges is indeed a very simple task. I have only been traveling for 3 months now, and it only took me 3 months to collect 5 badges. Looking at Jinshin Town, my performance is comparable to that of Xiaomao. As soon as Xiaozhi thought about it, he immediately felt proud. Hee. Looking at Xiaozhi, who was proud in front of her, Xiaoxia's venomous tongue suddenly became unbearable. She gave a cold smile and then mercilessly mocked her, saying, "What's amazing about it? The badge in your hand is just a gift from everyone. You can calculate for yourself, besides the withered leaf badge, which badge is obtained solely by your own abilities." Xiaoxia poured a basin of cold water over it, and Xiaozhi, who had just been proud, suddenly became silent. He opened his mouth to try to refute, but he didn't know where to start. All right, don't be angry, Xiaozhi. Xiaoxia is also for your own good. Arrogance will only bring trouble, and staying humble can lead to faster progress. The atmosphere was a bit tense, and Xiaojiang quickly stepped forward to make a comeback. There were inevitably some arguments between companions, and Xiaozhi quickly let go of the matter. He was about to call Xiaoxia and Xiaojiang to continue his journey when an accident occurred. A light curtain appeared in front of him. At this moment, the screams of Xiaoxia and Xiaojiang came from behind Xiaozhi. Looking back, Xiaozhi realized that he was not the only one in front of the light curtain. A magical scene is happening all over the world. Dr. Daiki, who eats instant noodles in the laboratory, President Damalanki, who leisurely basks in the sun, Adu, who searches for criminals all over the world, and Xiba, who cultivates in the deep mountains trainers from all over the world, including Kanto, Chengdu, Fangyuan, Shanao, Hezhong, Carlos, Alola, and Galar, have seen the light curtain. Elf Live QA has started, and this live broadcast room will broadcast stories of the future or the past. Answering live streaming questions correctly will earn rich rewards, including rare props, precious skill CDs, powerful Pokémon, unparalleled power, eternal life. Ding! Elf Live Room, inviting you to enter. The light curtain in front of them appeared in nothingness, indelible and indestructible. No matter how they moved, the light curtain would always appear in front of them. In an instant, trainers from all over the world were bewildered. With the influx of thousands of people, the bomb screen exploded, and the live broadcast room became a mess. Everyone was asking what had happened. What happened? It's very simple. The alpaca, who created the universe, had a bit of nothing to do and decided to find something for itself. It created a light curtain and decided to give the respondents new power through a live answering mode. Someone is about to ask, the live answer will link the past and the future, and all past and future events will be played out. Do you have the ability to do this? You can't even handle meteorites. Still being played around by Qixin, almost dying in Qixin's hands, it was Xiaozhi who saved you. Oh, that guy is just a clone of me, not my true self. The real Arceus is invincible. Alright, stop talking nonsense and accept the love from him, Arthas. For the sake of convenience, Arthas also named the light curtain he created, the answering live streaming system. The game has started. The speed of the barrage was really fast, and it was instantly wiped out. Seeing that the live broadcast room was about to turn into a riot, Arceus couldn't bear to see it anymore. He called for a clone who worked as a white-collar worker to come out, which imposed restrictions on passers-by trainers. Before sending barrage, passers-by trainers need to apply, and only the system, the clone who worked as a white-collar worker, can send it. There are both passers-by trainers and elite trainers. The name of each elite trainer in the live broadcast room is marked by the system. Elite trainers can freely post bullet comments in the live broadcast room, but screen swiping is not allowed. Malicious screen swiping will also be punished by the system. As for how are passers-by trainers and elite trainers distinguished? That's not what they should think, it's all up to the system to make decisions. Jinshin Town Xiaomao enters the live broadcast room. Xiaomao. Elite logo, not bad, not bad. Is this system very sensible? I can tell at a glance that I am an elite. Xiaozhi. Xiaomao, have you also been dragged into the live broadcast room? Seeing his good friend Xiaomao also entering the live broadcast room, Xiaozhi quickly sent a barrage to greet him. Xiaomao. No, why do you also have an elite logo, Xiaozhi? I thought the elite logo was precious, but now it seems like I've been overthinking it. Encountering old friends in a foreign land, he still met his best childhood friend Xiaozhi. Xiaomao was actually quite happy, but he did not express his inner excitement. Instead, he gave Xiaozhi a cold mockery. That guy from Xiaomao. Xiaozhi is almost furious. If it weren't for the screen in the middle, he would have gone to challenge Xiaomao this morning. It's been so long since we last met, and Xiaomao is still so annoying. Being mocked by Xiaoxia in reality, being mocked by Xiaomao in the live broadcast room, Xiaozhi gets angrier and angrier as he thinks about it. No one can cure Xiaoxia, and there are still quite a few people that Xiaomao is afraid of. Soon, someone helped Xiaozhi vent her anger. Do I think the elite identification given by the system is quite precious? The one standing up to speak is the invincible dragon king of Kanto, Adu. Adu's belief that elite logos are precious is not unfounded, he has a reason. Adu. I just counted, and there are only over 30 trainers in the Kanto region who have the elite logo. Among the hundreds of thousands of Kanto trainers, only 30 have the elite logo, which is actually very precious. Xiaomao had just entered the live broadcast room and was not sure who the big shots were. After Du spoke up, Xiaomao carefully looked at the audience with elite logos. It doesn't matter if you don't look at it, it almost scared Xiaomao's heart at first glance. 2. The rough operation of the Rocket Trio. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The champions, 4 heavenly kings, Taoist masters, and PhDs from various regions all have a greater background than him. What he just said to Xiaozhi can now be used to criticize himself. In front of all the big shots in the live broadcast room, he is nothing and not qualified to be called an elite. To certify him as an elite is to be promoted by the system. Xiaomao's wild talk was just an interlude, and this matter was quickly flipped over. De Wu. I'm not sure if I can get the stone, it would be great if I could get the precious stone from here. Mikoli. Dao, you really can't forget your stone anywhere. Can you have some success, unparalleled power, and eternal life? This is what our great men should pursue. De Wu. Power, life, I'm not interested anymore. I still prefer stones. Sexy Dao, online flaunting. Fanyuan Ice King. Bony. Mikoli, you are no better than Dao. You spend your days playing in glamorous competitions and never fulfill your obligation to be a champion. Mikoli. Mike Kolai, who had been exposed, fell silent instantly. Fang Yuan's 2 failed championships, no one can say who. Sharona. I want to learn more about the legendary Pak-a-mon story. It would be great if I could get it from here. Kaluna. Acting and singing skills, I want to become the most perfect big star. ADK. If only I could be given a qualified disciple to take over the championship for me. What cannot be obtained is always in turmoil, and those who are favored are always confident and fearless. Du gambled on everything, and was one step away from becoming the champion of Kanto. He works hard day and night to train, and in his free time, he works part-time as an international police officer to train himself. He couldn't become the champion with such hard work, but look at everyone else, they are all slacking off, yet they are still holding on to the championship position steadily. The heavens are unfair. Musashi, Kojiro, and Meow Meow enter the live broadcast room. Meow Meow. This place is so lively, Meow. Musashi. Yo ho ho, I saw Yamadu and Kozo. Why don't Yamadu and Kozo talk? Oh, so you're just passers-by and can't talk casually. Ha ha ha, it's a pity. Kojiro. This guy has a lot of vision. He can tell at a glance that the 3 of us are the elites among the elites. Sakaki was originally leisurely diving in the live broadcast room, but the appearance of the trio suddenly lifted Sakaki's heart. He knows these 3 guys too well, and he's a bit worried that the trio will expose his hidden identity. I don't think so. Sakaki comforted himself. Musashi, Kojiro, and Meow Meow may have been a bit foolish in their usual tasks, but they shouldn't have been foolish in such big matters. It's because he thinks too much. As Sakaki was about to let go of his heart, Meow Meow and Musashi hit him head-on. Meow Meow. It's the boss is also in this live broadcast room. Musashi. He's really the boss. Musashi was also excited and quickly showed his hospitality. Musashi. Boss, have you been doing well these days? How is your sleep quality? Sakaki was about to collapse. He wanted Musashi and Meow to shut up quickly, but he could speak again and could only grit his teeth and pray for these 2 idiots to wake up quickly. Fortunately, there were still normal people in the trio, and as Musashi and Meow Meow were about to reveal Sakaki's secrets, Kojiro took a swift step towards Meow Meow and Musashi, intercepting Musashi and Meow Meow, who were still firing barrage, and roared. Are you crazy? If we expose the boss's identity, we won't have a promotion or salary increase in our lifetime. Musashi and Meow Meow only regained their senses at this moment. Oh no, I almost peeled off the boss's underwear. Meow Meow. The Meow kept patting its little heart. Meow Meow is not stupid, it just hasn't seen Sakaki for too long, so this time it's showing too much excitement. As soon as he thought about almost causing a big disaster, Meow Meow quickly gave himself 2 bites. Woo 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 woo, my position in the boss's mind is about to decline. Compared to the heartbroken Meow, Musashi's heart is noticeably much larger. She knew she had made a mistake, but the wise and powerful Musashi could not admit that she had done it wrong. She tilted her eyes at Kojiro, chuckled, and pointed her spear at him. Why didn't Kojiro stop me earlier? If he had stopped me earlier, I wouldn't have made such a basic mistake in front of the boss. It's all your fault, Kojiro. Kojiro opened his mouth, wanting to refute, but then looked at the person in front of him and decided to obediently admit this mistake that did not belong to him. Never reason with a woman, especially when she is still Musashi. This is the bloody experience that Kojiro has summarized over the past few years. 3. Answering questions officially begins, depressed little wisdom. You are listening at novel full.audio. Damn it, I almost knew who the boss of the Rockets was. In the eyes of outsiders, Do is a winner in life. Winners in life also have troubles, and Do has two troubles that make him feel like a thorn in his throat. One annoyance is that he has not found a way to defeat Kona, which means he can only continue to serve as the four heavenly kings and cannot further become the champion. Another annoyance is the Rockets. The Rockets have committed many atrocities in Kanto, but the four heavenly kings led by him have not yet eliminated the opponent. He is not even sure who the behind-the-scenes boss of the Rockets is, which inevitably makes Do feel defeated. Today there was originally a chance to uncover the mastermind behind the scenes, but who knew that Musashi and Meow had a critical moment of enlightenment. All the invited people have already entered the live broadcast room, and at this moment, the screen in front of everyone has finally appeared. QA is about to begin, please be prepared. This QA session officially begins. Trainer Xiaozhi from Jinshin Town has already obtained 5 Daoguan badges, namely the Grey Badge, Blue Badge, Withered Leaf Badge, Gold Badge, and Rainbow Badge. Among the 5 badges, only one Xiaozhi obtained was in a dignified manner. Question. Which badge was obtained by Xiaozhi through his own hard power? P.S. The badge obtained by defeating his opponent in the Daoguan challenge. This question is a quick answer, considering a time of 5 minutes. Please ask people from Xiaozhi, Xiaoxia, Xiaojiang, Ma Zhisher, Nazi, and Lijia to answer it. Dr. Daiki. Xiaozhi has already received 5 badges, isn't he doing a good job? Dr. Daiki probably didn't expect Xiaozhi to obtain 5 badges in such a short time, and this result is really not bad. There are a total of 4 young people traveling from Jinshin Town, and Xiaozhi's current performance has steadily occupied the second place. President Damalanki. This question is too simple. President Damalanki leisurely tasted the tea in the office, and he had an answer in his heart. Kona. The most difficult challenges in the Wujiadeo Hall are undoubtedly the Kai Road Hall and the Golden Yellow Road Hall, followed by the Rainbow Road Hall and the Nibi Road Hall. The weakest among the Wujiadeo halls is the Hualan Road Hall. Kona made no secret of his disdain for Hualan Daoguan. Who made Hualan Daoguan not only weak in strength, but also with an improper attitude. The former Hualan Dao Hall was the temple in the hearts of all water-based Pokémon trainers, and when Kona was young, he also dreamed of joining the Hualan Dao Hall and becoming a powerful water-based Pokémon master. No one expected that the corruption of Hualan Daoguan would be so rapid. After the previous Daoguan owner stepped down, Hualan Daoguan instantly fell into the abyss. The newly appointed owners of Hualan Daoguan have no interest in running the Daoguan. Their ambition is to perform water ballet, and they constantly refresh the external evaluation of Hualan Daoguan. At present, the Alliance's patience with the Hualan Taoist Hall has reached its limit. If the Hualan Taoist Hall continues like this, there is only one outcome waiting for it, which is closure. Listening to Kona mocking Hualan Daoguan with a gun and a stick, Xiaoxia's mood was extremely bad. She had dissatisfaction in her heart, but it was not about Kona, but about her 3 sisters. In Xiaoxia's opinion, if it weren't for her 3 sisters Hua's meddling, the reputation of Hualan Daoguan wouldn't have fallen so quickly. If Hualan Daoguan's qualification to continue opening was revoked, her 3 bastard sisters would definitely have an inescapable responsibility. Hey, let's work hard together, Xiaoxia. Looking at Xiaoxia with a dejected expression on her face, Xiaojiang stepped forward and patted her shoulder, which could be seen as encouragement to Xiaoxia. Xiaoxia's depression was clear to her. Xiaoxia had met 3 unreliable sisters, and he had met an unreliable father. They were also considered brothers and sisters. Why don't you give me a chance to answer the questions? Xiaozhi is very depressed, and Xiaozhi is also very depressed. To uncover his secrets and not give him a chance to answer, this live answering system is really too domineering. Hualan Dao Guan, this is 100% the correct answer. Kona helped her black-framed glasses, looking confident. She couldn't wait to start the quiz. 10 seconds left, please prepare to answer quickly. It's time to compete for speed. Xiba. I suggest you surrender. I haven't been single for 30 years, and no one can match me in terms of speed. Aju. Hehe, comparing hand speed to ninjas is the stupidest behavior. The audience in Kanto are eagerly waiting for the countdown to end, while trainers from other regions can only stand aside and watch the show. They are not very familiar with the strength of the various Taoist schools in Kanto, and if they come forward to compete for the right to answer questions, the probability of answering incorrectly is too high. The system has warned that there is a punishment for answering incorrectly. Without full confidence, they will not act rashly. 4. Quasi is the essence. The most delicious restaurant. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, rush to answer. Ding. President Damalanki snatched the opportunity to answer the questions. President Damalanki. Yeah, young people should not be too arrogant and keep a low profile. What is 30 years of being single? Who can match my speed of being single for 70 years? Xiba. Asterisk, it's still 6 years long. I've been single for 70 years, and I'm convinced. Kona. Hehe, is being single for 70 years something worth showing off? President, you have exposed all your secrets. President Damalanki. Cough, 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 I'm joking, everyone, don't take it seriously. Alright, now I'm going to answer the question. My answer is Hualan Daoguan. President Damalanki is very confident in his answer. He is the president of the Pokémon Alliance, and no one can match his understanding of the strength of various Taoist temples in Kanto. Looking at the confident president of Damalanki in the comments section, Ma Zhisher, the owner of the Kai Road Museum, opened his mouth but ultimately didn't say anything. Ma Zhisher is feeling a bit headache now. He estimates that many people will be killed by him. President Damalanki thought the reward was already in his pocket, but reality gave him a hard blow. Ding, incorrect answer. Punishment. Confiscate the beard of the president of Damalanki. In an instant, the image of President Damalanki appeared in the bottom left corner of the live broadcast room. With a swoosh, many people had not yet reacted, and the white beard of President Damalanki had disappeared without a trace. Touching his bald chin, President Damalanki couldn't help but exclaim in surprise, "Beard, beard, my beard." President Damalanki is about to burst into tears. He has been growing his beard for over 40 years. During these 40 years, he trimmed his beard well every day, which made his beard grow so well. Who knew that the system would shave off his beard all at once, which was really killing him? President Damalanki is about to cry, and the other audience members are laughing uncontrollably. President, I really don't want to laugh, but I can't help it. The president without a beard is really funny. Kona. Puff. It turns out that the beard is the essence of the president of Damalanki. Without the beard, I can't even recognize the president. Xiba. Ha ha ha, president. Fast hands may not always be a benefit, but fortunately, I have only been single for 30 years. The overwhelming mockery reached the ears of President Malanchi through the live streaming platform, and he was also a ruthless person. He gritted his teeth and regained his composure. After all, he is a big shot who established the alliance with his own hands. Even if his most precious beard is gone, the chairman of Damalanki has not been defeated. He has recorded all the people who mocked him today in his notebook. Wait, in a while, they will have good fruit to eat. Laugh enough, now it's time to analyze where the answer is wrong. In theory, there is no problem with their thinking. The weakest 100% among the 5 Daoguan is the Hualan Daoguan. Kona. I know what's going on. Hualan Daoguan definitely didn't give Xiaozhi a chance to challenge him, so he just gave him the blue badge. With such a reminder from Jinka Na, everyone suddenly realized. Why didn't they think of this? According to their understanding of the 3 sisters of Hualan, they are indeed the kind of people who send the badges of the hall at will. Xiaoxia, everyone knows your sister very well, Xiaozhi said. At the Hualan Taoist Hall, if it weren't for Xiaoxia's intervention, her 3 sisters would really have planned to give the blue badge directly to Xiaozhi. Hey! Xiaoxia doesn't know what to say anymore. Good things don't go out, bad things spread far and wide. It seems that the bad reputation of her 3 sisters has already spread throughout Kanto, and even the 4 heavenly kings of Kanto know her sister's style very well. Ding! Please continue to answer the question, considering a time of 30 seconds. The answer has changed to 1 out of 4. Excluding the Hualan Daoguan, the correct answer is definitely the Nibi Daoguan. Why is it so certain? Because among the remaining 4 Taoist temples, the strength of Nibi Taoist temple is clearly the weakest. More importantly, the owner of the Nibi Taoist Hall, Xiao Gang, is different from the 3 sisters of Hualan. He has integrity and will never declare defeat without fighting. Xiba. Here we go, this time, I must seize this opportunity. Do Xiba, aren't you afraid of punishment? I suggest you observe and not be too impatient. Xiba. Hehe, you want to use your mouth to exclude a competitor. Don't joke, I won't let you succeed. Do you're a dog-biting LV Dongbin, you don't know how to be kind. I really do it for you. Xiba. Che. In the argument between Xiba and Du, the countdown of the system has already begun. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, please answer first. Ding. Xiba snatched the opportunity to answer the question. 5, come on, Xiba, dry this bottle of Laoshan white flower snake. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Xiba. Haha, thank you to President Damalenki for ruling out an incorrect option for me. At this moment, Xiba was showing a sense of complacency, lifting his head and chest, walking with extraordinary ease. Do damn it, Xiba is really unlucky. Stop pretending, Du admitted that he was jealous and really wanted to get a reward for answering questions. Unfortunately, his hand speed was still slow and he didn't seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Watching Xiba crazily chattering in the live broadcast room, Damalenki replied sourly. President Damalenki. What's so proud of? Maybe your answer is also wrong, Xiba. Haha, President Damalenki. I know you're in a hurry, but it's no use being in a hurry. I'll accept this reward. Drift, float, Xiba really drifted. Now he dares to talk to his boss like this. Damalenki gritted his teeth and fiercely wrote another note for Xiba. Watching Xiba boasting crazily in the comments section, but not yet announcing his answer, the live answering system couldn't bear it anymore. Participants are required to complete the answer within 5 seconds. The system was urging him, and Xiba didn't dare to continue. He grinned and gave his answer. Xiba. My answer is the Nibi Dojo. Hands akimbo, laughing proudly, Xiba is waiting for the reward to arrive. Ideals are full, reality is cruel. The Hiba and others trained at Miacha Mountain did not receive his own reward, but punishment. Ding. Xiba answers incorrectly, punishment. Drink 3 bottles of Laoshan white snake grass water in one breath. Do haha, thank you to Xiba for ruling out an incorrect option for us. Kona. Xiba, you are such a good person. If it weren't for you, it might have been me who was punished now. President Damalenki. Do you still jump? Do you still jump? Oh my God, open your eyes, Xiba. Humph, my punishment is much lighter than yours, President. It doesn't matter to me if I answer incorrectly, but it's just drinking 3 bottles of water. Sprinkle some water. The hardest part of his body is his mouth. Although he was hit hard in the face, Xiba did not soften and was still fighting with the crowd. Okay, this is the iron-blooded true man of Kanto. Xiba. Take good care of everyone, just 3 bottles of water. Watch how you, Xiba, can eliminate them all in one go. Xiba didn't even pay attention to the holy water of Laoshan. In the live broadcast room, Xiba forcefully unscrewed the bottle cap of the holy water and then poured it into his mouth with a face full of dissatisfaction. Xiba originally planned to dry a bottle of Laoshan white snake grass water in one breath, but as soon as the water entered his mouth, Xiba felt something was wrong. What the hell is this? It's too hard to drink, it's even harder to drink than pee. Xiba's face suddenly changed to a purple hue. He wanted to spit out the water from the white snake grass in his mouth, but he really didn't have the courage. Because there are voices in his mind constantly reminding him that if he spits it out, there will be something beautiful about him. Zibashing reluctantly swallowed the water from Laoshan white snake grass in his mouth, but this was just the beginning. He still had half a bottle in his hand and 2 unopened bottles at his feet, which was enough for him to enjoy the delicious taste of Laoshan white snake grass water. Watching Xiba wither from his rebellious appearance, the other viewers in the live broadcast room were still unclear about what had happened. President Damalanki led the team to fire. President Damalanki. It tastes good, Xiba. If it tastes good, you should drink more. There are still 2 bottles that haven't been opened, you can enjoy them and savor them. Do pull it, Xiba continues to pull it. I still prefer your rebellious appearance just now. Can you try to recover? Dole. Laoshan white snake grass water. As soon as you hear its name, you know this beverage is unusual. Unfortunately, I can't have a drink with my elder brother Xiba. What flashed through the live broadcast room were all mockery of himself, and he couldn't refute it yet because his punishment had just begun. Xiba has never been so restrained before. He swore that one day, he would make all those who mocked him today pay the price. Let them also taste the taste of Laoshan white snake grass water. Damn it. After 3 bottles of Laoshan white snake grass water were poured down, Zibashing lay on the ground with no attachment. Hiccup. Ouch. Xiba, gee, he should not be able to return to answering questions in the short term. He must take a good rest. Ding. Please continue to answer the question, considering a time of 30 seconds. The answer this time has become 1 out of 3. In theory, there is a 1/3 chance of guessing blindly, but after seeing the experiences of President Damalanki and Xiba, the respondents in the live broadcast room were a bit panicked. I'm not very daring to snatch it. The new book is set to depart, and data is really important. Flowers will receive updates up to 1000, reviews will receive updates up to 100, monthly reviews will receive updates up to 1, tips will receive updates up to 1, and reviews will also receive updates. Please, the new book really needs your support. 6. The biggest winner is Sakaki. Seeking fresh flowers and evaluations. You are listening at novelfull.audio. 10, 9, 8. 7, 6, 5. The live answering system has started counting down, but most of the respondents in the live room have not yet made a decision on whether to rush to answer. It should be Ma Zhisher. At this time, I am also quite conflicted. Intuition tells Du that if he could come forward and solve this problem at this time, he could 100% get a treasure that would make everyone jealous. But what if I didn't win and answered incorrectly? The lesson of President Damalanki and Xiba is in front of us, and Du doesn't want to die in front of Pokémon trainers around the world like them. There are plenty of opportunities, let go this time, let go first, this is how Du comforts himself. I can't do this question. Xiao Mao almost scratched his head, but he still couldn't figure out which one was the correct answer. In order not to die in society, Xiaomao can only choose to give up. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, please answer first. Ding. Meow Meow snatched the opportunity to answer the question. After realizing that he had successfully obtained the right to answer the question, Meow Meow jumped 3 feet high. Musashi. Meow Meow, great skill. Kojiro. Hey, Meow, do you know the correct answer? Don't grab without knowing the answer. Surprisingly, most people didn't expect it to be a Meow or a talking Meow who got the right to answer the questions. The answer this time is 1 out of 3, can Meow Meow choose correctly? Many people are starting to get nervous. Of course, cats are not included among nervous people. At this moment, Meow Meow was not nervous at all, but rather wanted to laugh. Are you idiots, Kojiro? Is there anyone in this world who knows little ghosts better than us? We have never missed a little ghost's Daoguan challenge. Meow Meow proudly said. After being reminded by Meow Meow, little Xilang finally woke up. Yes, in terms of understanding of Xiaozhi, it's not that their trio is boasting, maybe even Xiaozhi himself can't compare to them. This question may be difficult for others, but it is no different from a clear card for them. With a slight thought, Kojiro had the answer. Meow Meow. My answer is Kai Daoguan. There is no reason, and no need for any reason. Meow Meow saw it with its own eyes. It saw Little Xi's Pikachu triumphantly defeat Ma Zhisher's Raichu on the battlefield, helping Little Xi obtain the orange badge. Kona. Did you choose Ma Zhisher? The possibility is quite high. With Ma Zhisher's temper, if there is no way to defeat him on the battlefield, he cannot give a badge. Kona quite agrees with Meow Meow's answer. Ding. Meow Meow's answer is correct. Please choose one of the 3 options below as the final reward. 1. The brightest and most dazzling gold coin in the world. With it, you are the most beautiful Meow in the world. 2. Randomly select a quasi-god cub. Carefully cultivate the main Pokémon who can become champions. 3. 1 year's exquisite cat food is enough to eat. 1, 3 or 2 rewards were ignored by everyone, and the trainer in the live broadcast room is now staring intently at the rewards. Do a quasi-god cub, still a quasi-god cub with guaranteed talent and growth. Damn it, why don't I dare to rush? The reward for option 2 is really precious, missing the post-crossing can be a bit painful. With due strength and identity, it is not difficult for him to create a quasi-god cub, but the significance of a quasi-god Pokémon that can grow to become the main champion is completely different. Du really wanted to give himself a slap in the face. If he had known the rewards were so abundant, he should have bravely rushed forward. Forget it, there are quite a few types of quasi-divine Pokémon cubs, and I may not be able to draw one that suits me, Du comforted himself. Okay, Du admitted that he was lying to himself. Although there are many types of quasi-gods, there are a total of 9, but 7 of them are dragon-type Pokémon. With a probability of 7/9, even if he declines, he will not decline to this extent. Hey, if he misses it, he will miss it. Who wants him to be brave enough to look ahead and back? He can only wait for the next time. Not bad, Meow Meow, the organization will remember your contribution. Tasting the small wine, Sakaki was extremely proud at this moment. Sitting at home, offering great gifts to the heavens without taking any risks, is nothing more beautiful than a gifted quasi-divine cub. No, absolutely not anymore. Maybe someone who doesn't understand needs to ask at this time. Isn't it Meow Meow who received the reward? It's none of your business, Sakaki. My vision is too short-sighted, right? What is my identity as Sakaki? What is my charm as Sakaki? Wave your hand, Meow Meow Meow, why didn't you just give me the reward with your but Listen up, Meow Meow's reward is his Sakaki's reward, and his Sakaki's reward is still his reward. It's just so domineering. 7. A quasi-divine cub. Meow Meow disdains it. Seeking. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Meow Meow, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up and choose. Time passed by minute by second, but Meow Meow had not made a choice for a long time, which made Musashi, who had always been impatient, a bit overwhelmed. She kept urging Meow Meow to make a choice quickly. There's nothing to hesitate about, Meow Meow. The opportunity to be promoted to a cadre and appointed as a branch minister is right in front of us. Reward 2 is a quasi-god who can grow into a champion main force. Choosing Reward 2 and dedicating it to Sakaki boss will fulfill their long-standing dream. In the Rockets team, no one can look down on them anymore, no one can bully them, they will soar to become the stars of the team, and no longer have to carry out missions outside in the wind and sun. Meow. Entangled, it's really too complicated. Rewards 1 and 3 are too in line with Meow Meow's wishes, making it difficult for Meow Meow to make a choice between the two. Yes, there's no mistake. Meow Meow has been struggling with whether to choose the sparkling gold coin for Reward 1 or the exquisite cat food for 1 year. As for Reward 2, Meow Meow has never considered it. It's just a cat, as we all know, cats don't need to tame Pokémon, and cats can't tame Pokémon either. I have decided. Meow Meow ultimately made a choice. I choose Reward 1. The reason why Meow Meow chose gold coins instead of cat food was after careful consideration. If you choose cat food, you will definitely be divided by Musashi and Kojiro. I know my companion Meow too well. If I choose Reward 3, I won't be able to enjoy cat food alone, so I decided to choose Reward 1. At the moment when Meow Meow made the decision, a shining golden coin was teleported to Meow Meow's hand by Arcus. The live answering system did not deceive Meow Meow, and it was indeed the brightest and most shining gold coin in the world. It still needs to be Arceus, efficiency is fast. Without any hesitation, Meow Meow took off the old gold coins on his head and replaced them with new ones. After changing into new coins, Meow Meow felt that its life had suddenly been elevated. It was about to turn its head to show off to its companions, but to its surprise, a fist the size of a Musashi sandbag came towards it. Why choose Reward 1? I don't remember how foolish I was to cultivate you. Musashi is really going crazy. She had already planned how to show off in front of Yamato and Kozo after becoming a cadre, but to her surprise, Meow Meow instantly shattered her dream. In Musashi's eyes, that was her reward. Who allowed Meow Meow to choose a damn gold coin? Who allowed Meow Meow to choose a damn gold coin? Apart from Musashi, there is also someone in the distant city of Joban who thinks so. In the office, Sakaki was still leisurely sipping red wine, thinking about what he should do after getting the quasi-god cup. It's too complicated to choose whether to cultivate it on your own, reward it to suitable subordinates, or use it to win over powerful figures in the alliance. How beautiful dreams are, the moment they break, how cruel reality is. After seeing that Meow Meow did not choose the precious god cub, but instead chose a gold coin, Sakaki went crazy and smashed the red wine glass in his hand heavily to the ground. Bang bang. Damn it, I'm going to kill Meow Meow. From heaven to hell, Meow Meow only took 5 minutes for Sakaki to experience it once. Lying weakly in his seat, Sakaki kept murmuring to himself. I shouldn't have hoped for these 3 idiots. I shouldn't have hoped for these 3 idiots. I shouldn't have hoped for these 3 idiots. Musashi's temper came and went quickly. After scolding Meow Meow, Musashi's temper also dissipated. She picked up the old gold coin exchanged by Meow Meow from the ground, and a smile appeared on her face once again. Xia Jilang, can this gold coin be exchanged for some money? It's enough for us to have a big meal. After receiving the gold coin, Kojiro scrutinized it for a moment without speaking, only chuckling. Meow Meow didn't want to stop it. The old gold coins it exchanged were originally intended to be collected. However, at the thought of Musashi's terror, Meow Meow finally succumbed. Meow Meow did not choose the quasi-god cub, but instead chose a gold coin, and its decision also shocked other viewers. However, soon they also came to their senses. Also, for cats, what is the use of quasi-god cubs? They are not trainers, gold coins are the most attractive treasure to them. Kona. Actually, I really want to know how Xiaozhi got his other badges. According to the live broadcast system, out of the 5 badges in Xiaozhi's hand, only the orange badge was obtained openly. How did the other 4 badges be obtained? Kona is really curious. Yes, especially the golden badge. We all know that Nazi is not a good talker. Curious not only about Kona alone, Du also wants to know the truth behind it. 8. Xiaozhi will definitely make Pikachu evolve. You are listening at novelfull.audio. President Damalanki. Nazi is not a good character to match. How did Xiaozhi win the badge from her? There are numerous Taoist temples in Kanto, and there are dozens of officially recognized Taoist temples. The most famous ones are naturally the 8 old ones. Gray, blue, orange, gold, rainbow, pink, deep red, and green. Among the many Taoist masters, Nazi's strength may not be the strongest, but she is definitely the most difficult to handle. Challenging Nazi not only requires being prepared to become a doll, but also being prepared to cheat with her superpowers during the competition. The new assassin is none other than Nazi. The other people in the live broadcast are really curious about how Xiaozhi got the golden badge from Nazi's hand. Giving an answer, regardless of the respondent's thoughts, is not the style of answering live streaming systems. Since everyone wants to know how Xiaozhi obtained other badges, the system will also broaden their horizons. The first battle is at the Nibi Road Museum. In the battle at the Nibi Dojo, Xiaozhi and Xiaojiang fought until the end. Although there was a bit of luck, Xiaozhi still had an advantage. If it weren't for Xiaojiang's younger brothers and sisters appearing at the critical moment to hold on to Xiaozhi's hands and feet, preventing him from continuing to attack, Xiaozhi would definitely have won the gray badge with integrity. As Xiaojiang said, although Xiaozhi gave up at the end of the game, he actually won. Whether in battle or in his love for Pokémon, he has already gained Xiaojiang's recognition. Obtaining the gray badge is truly worthy of Xiaozhi's reputation. Next is World War II, Hualan Daoguan. In Hualan Taoist Hall, the 3 sisters of Hualan were going to give the blue badge to Xiaozhi directly, because they had no backmeng to fight with. Originally, Xiaozhi was able to easily obtain the badge of the Hualan Taoist Hall like most challengers, but unexpectedly, Xiaoxia accidentally stepped in at a critical moment. She revealed her identity at a critical moment, and accepted Xiaozhi's Taoist challenge as Yao Mei, the 3 sisters of Hualan. Xiaoxia and Xiaozhi fought hard to distinguish, and their strength was also considered to be on par with Wuzhong. If the match were to continue, it could also be called a wonderful showdown. Who knew that the Rockets made a sidekick during the intense stage of the match? With the cooperation and efforts of Xiaozhi and Xiaoxia, the Rockets trio was finally successfully driven away, but the game could no longer continue and could only end in a draw. As a reward for driving away the Rockets, Xiaozhi received the blue badge from the 3 sisters of Sakura. The process of obtaining the first 2 badges has some flaws. Although it is well deserved to obtain these 2 badges based on Xiaozhi's strength demonstrated in the battle, they have not truly defeated the opponent on the battlefield, which inevitably leads to being held accountable. However, the upcoming battle with Ma Zhisher left no room for criticism. Xiaozhi obtained the orange badge entirely through his own strength. The first challenge, Xiaozhi lost, and the loss was very straightforward. Pikachu lay in the hospital bed at the Pokémon Center for a long time, and Xiaozhi was also a bit autistic. Pikachu's injury is very serious, Xiao Gang reminded. You can tell at a glance, Xiaozhi replied unhappily. They were all rushed to the emergency room, so they must have been seriously injured. Xiao Gang shook his head and continued, no, I mean its soul. Mind. Ma Zhisher's thunder mound made it unable to parry. That's to say, Xiaoxia also agreed on the side. That's not it. Xiaozhi disagrees with the views of Xiao Gang and Xiaoxia, it's just too careless. Xiaozhi doesn't think his Pikachu can match Ma Zhisher's Raichu. In his opinion, Pikachu is just a bit careless. If Pikachu plays seriously, he will definitely win next time. Xiaozhi's stubbornness did not convince Xiaoxia, who was still urging Xiaozhi to recognize reality. It was already playing very seriously just now. The gap is still too big, the power of evolution is not so easy to make up for. Aju. That's right, under the same level, Pikachu cannot surpass Raichu. This is a natural law. Xiba. It seems that after the first failure, Xiaozhi evolved his Pikachu into Raichu, only in this way can he openly surpass Ma Zhisher. The vast majority of people believe that after being bullied by Ma Zhisher in the first challenge, Xiaozhi will seek an opportunity for Pikachu to evolve. They believe that only in this way can Xiaozhi win over Ma Zhisher in a short period of time. Of course, not everyone thinks the same. Dr. Daiki. I actually don't think Xiaozhi will let Pikachu evolve. In Dr. Oki's view, not only now, but in the future, Xiaozhi will not let his Pikachu evolve. The reason is that the mystery cannot be revealed. Xiao Mao. Grandpa is right. Xiaozhi is not the kind of person who will easily give up. Evolution is indeed the best way to enhance the power of elves. If an average person were to face this situation, they would definitely allow their Pikachu to evolve. However, Xiaozhi is not this kind of person. Xiao Mao was a companion who grew up with Xiaozhi from a young age, and he was well aware of Xiaozhi's inherent stubbornness. He won't give up. What kind of skill is using Raichu to defeat Raichu? Winning Raichu with Pikachu is the real man. 9. Xiao Mao. Damn it, don't underestimate Xiaozhi. You are listening at novelfull.audio. There is a way to win. Miss Joey entered the ward, carrying a box in her arms. If the audience had not misread it, the box should have contained the Thunderstone. Miss Joey's patience with Ma Zhisher in Kai City has reached its limit. Due to Ma Zhisher's illness, there are endless patients in her Pokémon Center every day, which forces Miss Joey to spend all her time at work. She has been working continuously for 24 hours. She is really on the verge of collapse. She urgently needed a challenger to give Ma Zhisher some color to see. Xiaozhi was the challenger chosen by Miss Joey, and for this, she spared no expense in taking out the precious Thunderstone. Sorry, I accidentally overheard your speech just now. Miss Joey apologized as she entered the ward. Xiaozhi heard Miss Joey say there was a way to defeat Ma Zhisher, and he quickly asked what the solution was. Look, this is something I got by chance last time. Miss Joey quickly took out the Thunderstone from her arms. Xiaozhi knew nothing about the so-called Thunderstone, and it was only through Xiao Gang's introduction that he realized the function of the Thunderstone. As long as the Thunderstone is used, Pikachu can evolve into a Thunderstone. It seems like what we guessed, Xiaozhi indeed allowed his Pikachu to evolve into Raichu. Kona. To win, let the elves evolve. To be honest, this is not the right choice. In Kona's view, Xiaozhi's utilitarian mindset is a bit heavy. Evolution is a good thing for Pokémon, but simply letting the elves evolve just to win the battle is a bit too utilitarian. Xiba. Isn't that how most trainers are? They simply pursue strength and don't care about the elf's feelings at all. From Pikachu's gaze, Xiba saw unwillingness. Raichu, who had lost to Ma Zhisher, made Pikachu very unwilling. Of course, it wanted revenge, but what it wanted was revenge in a man's way, not through cheating like evolution. The public opinion has been somewhat unfavorable to Xiaozhi, and as the big shots criticize Xiaozhi either openly or covertly, Xiao Mao can no longer listen. Xiao Mao. Xiaozhi is not the kind of person you say. He will never force elves to evolve. Even when facing the 4 heavenly kings, Xiao Mao has no fear. He does not allow anyone to belittle Xiaozhi. They have no understanding of Xiaozhi and are not clear about his character. Based solely on a video, they have no right to comment on Xiaozhi's character. In Xiao Mao's view, in terms of love for Pokémon, no one can match Xiaozhi. Juzi. Hehe, young people are very brave, very good, much stronger than your cowardly grandfather. Dr. Daiki. Cough, Juzi, don't involve me in everything, don't care about my affairs. Chrysanthemum. Humph. After being scolded by Xiao Mao, Du, Kona, and Xiba were not angry. As the 4 heavenly kings of Kanto, they still had this kind of aura and would not have the same understanding as children. Moreover, they made a mistake in this matter. The video was only half played, but the results did not come out. It was a bit excessive for them to rush out to criticize others. Even if they wanted to criticize, they had to watch the video at least. After being disturbed by Xiao Mao, the comments section in the live broadcast room quieted down again, and everyone shifted their attention to the video. Back to the video, can Pikachu become a Raichu in this way? Can he be of the same level as Ma Zhisher's Raichu? It is false to say that he is not tempted. In the last showdown, he was beaten so badly by Ma Zhisher. Of course, Xiaozhi wanted revenge, but he was not overwhelmed by anger. He still maintained his rationality. I really want Xiaozhi to teach Ma Zhisher a lesson for me, but Miss Joey has not forgotten her professional ethics. She reminds Xiaozhi, if you use stones, please think more. Once evolved, there is no way to restore the original state. Xiaoxia is still persuading Xiaozhi. She doesn't want Xiaozhi to evolve Pikachu into Lechio just because of his pursuit of power. There are many methods of cultivation. Xiao Gang also disagrees with letting Pikachu evolve. When encountering difficulties, let the elves evolve. It should be noted that the number of times elves evolve is limited. This time, relying on evolution to pass the level, what should be done next time? If Pikachu turns into Raichu, it is indeed possible to win, but forcing evolution just to win would be like Ma Zhisher. Evolution, without evolution, makes it difficult to make a choice. In the end, Xiaozhi decided to listen to Pikachu's opinion. Pikachu probably didn't expect Xiaozhi to give it the final decision. Making power, and it fell silent. I really want to win against Ma Zhisher, but I can't let you progress in this way just for my own convenience. Xiao Mao. Did you see that? I've already said that Xiaozhi is not the kind of person you think. Seeing that Xiaozhi had handed over the choice to Pikachu, Xiao Mao quickly came out to bubble. Do okay, not being lost by power is the true trainer. Kona. It's rare. Nowadays, there are fewer and fewer trainers who value Pokémon so much. Xiba. What else does Pikachu think? He must have refused. A real man disdains to rely on external forces. 10. Pikachu's backbone, a dignified victory. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Where there is Pikachu, there is the Rocket Team. Just outside the hospital room, the Rocket Team trio is glued to transparent glass, anxiously waiting for Pikachu's decision. Musashi. Let Pikachu decide. Kojiro. After becoming a Raichu, you can become stronger. Meow Meow. Meow, of course. Pikachu on the hospital bed struggled to stand up despite the opposition of others, staring at the Thunderstone in Xiaozhi's hand for 10 seconds. Quickly, Pikachu made a decision in his heart. He used his tail to hit the thunderstone in Xiaozhi's hand on the ground, and through his actions, he told Xiaozhi about his attitude. It doesn't need to evolve. Pickups, pickup trucks, pickup trucks. Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Pikachu excitedly shared his inner thoughts with Xiaozhi. What is it saying? The audience in the live broadcast room were scratching their ears and cheeks one by one. Their elven language talent was not fully developed, and they couldn't understand what Pikachu was saying. Fortunately, with Meow Meow present, it was Meow Meow who stood up and acted as the translator at the critical moment. The Meow outside the ward is now moved to tears. I'm so touched. Meow. What exactly did Pikachu say? Musashi was also curious. Meow Meow shed tears and translated for Pikachu. Pikachu said he wants to use Pikachu's abilities to defeat Raichu, and must maintain this appearance. It's not just Xiaozhi who has backbone, and Pikachu's backbone is not inferior to anyone else. Evolving into Raichu and defeating opponents is meaningless for it. It has to use Pikachu's form to defeat opponents, only in this way can it prove its strength. Musashi. Do you want to use this form to fight? The last disastrous defeat is still vividly remembered. Isn't Pikachu not afraid of losing? Otherwise, there's no way to be ashamed. Meow. Kojiro was also moved by Pikachu's spirit. I see, it's really a man. At the moment when he entrusted the right to choose to Pikachu, Xiaozhi had already realized that he would believe all the decisions made by Pikachu. Okay, since Pikachu has decided not to evolve, then he will work together with Pikachu. Xiaoxia and Xiaojiang feel that Xiaozhi is still acting too recklessly. The gap between Raichu and Pikachu is really too big. Calm down, use Johnny Turtle and Little Fire Dragon, and then develop corresponding strategies. This is the most correct choice. Xiaozhi refused, he believed in Pikachu. And as Pikachu said, if you can't defeat Majishir on your own, then you won't be ashamed of yourself. How exactly are we going to win? The audience is also very curious. Abandoning evolution and refusing the help of other Pokémon, they really can't imagine how Pikachu can surpass Raichu. The gap between the two is still too big, and besides, Xiaozhi and Pikachu are not facing unknown opponents, but the ruthless Majishir. I estimate that Majishir should finally release water. In the eyes of some viewers, the ending must be that Majishir let go, otherwise, Xiaozhi and Pikachu would not be able to win against Majishir's Raichu. How could it be? The answering live broadcast system has already said that Xiaozhi is more upright than Majishir. If we release water, how can we be considered upright? The main premise of this showdown is a dignified victory. How could it be possible to release water? Besides, Majishir is not the kind of Taoist trainer who can release water. He treats the weak Majishir as ruthlessly as the cold wind in winter. It's easy to talk nonsense, but it's not that easy to do. Xiaozhi, who arrived outside the ward, also had a headache. He had no idea how to defeat Raichu from Majishir. At a critical moment, Xiaojiang reminded Xiaozhi that Majishir's Raichu evolved immediately after being subdued. Xiaojiang smiled slightly, he already had a strategy to deal with Raichu of Majishir. 3 days later, Pikachu had completed his special training, and Xiaozhi left the Pokémon Center with a strong and imposing demeanor. Today, he will be completely ashamed of himself. The Xiaozhi in the video appears to be full of confidence, but the audience in the live broadcast still doesn't have much confidence in him, thinking that his chances of winning are very low. The reason is also very simple. Just 3 days of special training cannot achieve a qualitative leap in Pikachu's strength. 3 days is too short. The start of the battle also proved that the audience's judgment was not wrong. 3 days of training improved Pikachu's strength, but it was still far from comparable to Raichu. Pikachu fell into the downwind at the beginning. In the storm of Raichu, Pikachu had no power to fight back. Watching Pikachu about to face off like the previous round, he was easily crushed by Raichu. Fortunately, at the critical moment, Pikachu woke up and escaped the top of Mount Tai of Laichio with high speed movement. This successful evasion became the watershed of the competition. Ma Zhisher's Laichio evolved hastily, completing its evolution before learning how to move at high speed, which resulted in its skill pool not having the ability to move at high speed at all. Raichu has a power far superior to Pikachu, but Pikachu is not inferior to Raichu in every aspect. Speed is Pikachu's advantage. Seizing the weakness of the opponent's slow speed and fiercely attacking towards it, this is the tactic formulated by Xiaozhi before the game. Without any controversy, Xiaozhi and Pikachu relied on their strength to truly defeat Ma Zhisher and his Laichio. He won a dignified reputation.